My name is Akila. I go by Akila Sovereign because sovereign is a status. In our nationality, I'm a Moorish American, or some people say American national. And we are not lawbreakers. We don't believe in breaking the law. We believe in upholding the law and abiding by the law, but not municipal laws. Mainly the Republic's laws and the federal law. There's a lot of people who have different understanding of what Moors are. Some Moors are a little more aggressive than others, and rightfully they should be, only because they have been in bondage for so long, and the knowledge has been hidden from us. Well, hidden in plain sight, but without understanding or overstanding codes, regulations, violations, and such. And the municipal jurisdiction taking over and conquering, it has caused our people to be confused in which direction to go in. And I'm a person who has been studying the laws so that I can properly understand them, so that I can live in society appropriately as a citizen or a civilian under the civics standard. And our family and our people have not been taught civics. There's one thing that we haven't been taught, and so our colonizers feel that they have the right and authority to rule over us, even when we find that we have found majority and is claiming our status. So now that we have claimed our status, they are acting as if we don't have that right to claim it, just as any criminal would. I'm calling all city courts criminals only because they fall under the commerce colonial British law, which is the bar, which is its own entity that has created laws that is supposed to only affect their corporate fiction statuses, but they have used the words to trick us and to put us under their municipal jurisdiction without us having any knowledge of what it is. And anytime we question their authority or question who gave them permission, and we question who gave them the rights to do such crimes against us, they find a way to apprehend us more, try to make us seem crazy, try to make us seem like we have no knowledge and that we'll never have knowledge, and only the knowledge we have is what they give us. So I'm here today because my husband has been kidnapped on numerous occasions. I do have a letter of ransom, an acceptance letter on their behalf for payment, and I have held that after a judge named Judge Carolyn Morrison arraigned and kidnapped and ruled over without permission, without having proper documents placed where it was supposed to be placed at within a certain period of time, which was her oath of office, and having that notarized by the county executor. Cheryl Denalfo's office, that she was nowhere found in their system, even with them looking under all the names. And she was reelected even after saying that she was an active judge at that point in time in 2015, and has been reelected without the people's knowledge of her not filing her proper oath of office in its right place. She might have done an oath of office, but she didn't file it. And everyone who has had dealings with the private trust and the private people must be held liable. So that's why I'm creating this document today, to show the kidnap of my husband, who goes by Abdul Hadi, and the injustice when he's in court. I'm not sure if they're going to bring him out in handcuffs, as they do all the time, but they have filed a claim saying that he is he has active tuberculosis, which he has never had that. And they claim that from the time that they brought him in, but did not quarantine themselves in the process of bringing him in. So I'm believing that all the people who touched him must have active tuberculosis. And on top of that, him going into the MAD unit, the medical unit, they were not able to obtain any type of medical information from him because he didn't choose to give any. He refused all of their services. He continues to refuse their services. And as you can see, I'm at the courthouse. He refused to give his fingerprints because it belongs to him and it's his private property. And they still have not yet to be able to identify him, but by of knowledge from us not entering by force, them bringing us onto their jurisdiction without permission. So, I'm going to go in the courtroom in a little bit. I'm just letting them do their part. So look forward to the next part of this video, where I'm going to try my best to capture what's going on inside of there, just for our own record, because they have a issue with giving us the records, even with him submitting a FOIA. I don't know if they're destroying the document as if they never received it, but I went down there to find out, and they still are acting as if they never received that information. When I asked them about the CR report, they also denied they didn't know where it was, and they still had to look up the information to find out what was going on, when I was watching a lady reading all of the documents, and she's like bugging out, looking like, oh God, I don't know if I can give her this, you know. So we will see what's going to happen.